Well, let's talk a little bit about the mechanics of creating an ad. So there's a lot of format options, right? There's text ads and static images, and there's videos. So, give me a rundown on how those perform or how you'd use them in combination with one and another.
Yeah, so because there are so many options, I've basically boiled it down to two that I really care about.
Oh, okay.
So the first is, I will say, for 95% of advertisers, you should be investing in the single image sponsored content. It's not the most expensive and it's not the least expensive click on the platform, but it shows up in people's news feeds, it's the default experience for everyone, whether you're on desktop or mobile. And so you
Yeah,
get a
because we're all
lot of
trained
news.
to ignore the right-hand side, right?
Exactly.
Thanks, Google.
Exactly. Thank you. So I love using them. It's just a really good, like middle of the road, happy medium kind of ad format.
Hmm.
And if something's wrong with it, like if you see your click-through rates too low, there's very little to troubleshoot. It's either the big image, a little bit of text above, or the little bit of text below. And so you can switch things out. Whereas if you were running a video ad, it could be really hard to figure out, like, was my video not engaging in the first couple seconds, or was the message not good, or did my ad copy not hit? Like, you have so many more questions. It's a lot easier to test that way. So
Yeah.
single image sponsored content, number one. Number two, surprisingly, is the right rail text ads. They
No
are,
way.
yeah.
The text ones.
Yeah. And the reason why is because they're so insanely cheap
Ah,
that, and they have a really low click-through rate. So to give you an idea, about 0.5% of the time your ads are, half a percentage of the time that your sponsored content ads show, they'll get clicked on. But it's a 0.025% click-through rate on text ads. So it's like
okay.
2.5 clicks out of every 10,000 times these things are served. But what that means is, and because you can bid all the way down to $2 a click on them, when they do get clicked, it doesn't cost you much. But when they don't get clicked, they're essentially still, free branding impressions that when you run both at the same time, we found that just by virtue of these text ads running, they cause our click-through rates to increase on our sponsored content by like 13%. So
That's a
yeah,
big
yeah,
increase
yeah,
and
totally.
free, almost
Yeah,
free way to increase
almost.
your performance. Wow.
Yeah.
So awareness means something, right?
Yes.
Right there.